Disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm back again with Matt.
Hello everybody.
And today we're going to do Series 1 Episode 2 of GamesMaster. So we're continuing the journey. So we're just going to watch it. We're going to make some commentary. And we hope you like it. And let's get cracking. So this is going to be Garry Mason's episode, the celebrity. And it's the 14th of January 1992. Here we go.
Professional boxer.
He's a professional boxer, yeah. And this is actually going to be another landmark moment as well, because there is a guy who became quite big, literally, in the gaming scene, Big Boy Barry. And he actually appeared on a few different video game programs, Games World, some Ice Cream, and I think he made a couple more appearances on GamesMaster as well. Big fat lad. Big boy Garry.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome to GamesMaster.
Exactly. Here we go, back with old Dominic.
Video games. So if the sentence Mario got stomped by a green Cooper paratrooper makes any sense to you, you tune to the right church. If it doesn't, and you're one of those people who
had to be careful with P's and Q's this season, because it was like the first one.
And to get the show kicked let's call up everybody's favourite uncle, GamesMaster, for the first challenge.
This actual series, GamesMaster actually won quite a few light entertainment awards.
To say how delighted I am to see
it was a big hit for Channel 4.
Enjoyed last week's challenge. I think you'll find tonight's three little jobs.
Here we go. So what's the first challenge?
First off the starting blocks, an endearing young fellow by the name of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Here we go, on the Genesis.
You have 2 minutes.
I forgot it had that massive bar around the screen.
On the second level of an area known as the Green Hill Zone.
And again, this is long before emulation, so this is played live on the consoles.
All manners of hostile every one of them intent on thwarting.
These days, you just be running RetroArch.
The slightest collision will cause you to lose all your rings, and the challenge will be over. So, 2 minutes.
Green Hill Zone 1, I think. Looks like it.
Hunting.
And trying to find the rings on this
studio.
prickly challenge is Alex Verrey.
115 2 minutes, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome, Alex.
Look at that ass. He's been sitting on it.
Alex,
That's how you know he's going to get it.
163 rings on this level. We originally said 150. But you asked
he's put it to 160.
160. Why was that?
He's getting a bit cocky.
It's just a great challenge, and I want to show everyone that I'm the master.
He's got this.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to get that golden dildo.
Yep, no problem.
Well, I certainly admire your pluck, young man. It's nice to see such flushing confidence in youth. Would you like to
call him
plug
a
yourself
fluffy
in our
little
games?
I think he did, yeah.
Ready to start.
Oh, that's
And
great.
joining me in the
Old
pulpit is
fat
a man
bastard.
who knows more than most about this machine.
This motherfucker
Sega
looks like
Power
he's gonna deliver a
Magazine's
pizza.
deputy
He does, doesn't
editor, Neil West. Neil, welcome again.
Sell low-grade weed.
Now, we have a very cocky young competitor here. What a
What was that gag on Simpsons once he goes, I know a guy with long hair and beard will say something about that. His name's Todd and he's dating my mom.
Some very tricky stages, so pick up an invincibility shield before you take them on. That's my advice.
Okay, is our competitor ready?
Here we go, he's ready.
Then, Alex,
yeah, he
your
was
2
born
minutes begin now. Okay.
Oh, Green Hill Zone 2. I was wrong.
Straight away, no problem.
Right, we can see the clock in the top left-hand corner, the number of rings he's got underneath it. So he's on 9. He started quite well.
He's not doing too bad. As you can just see, he curls up in a ball
There was.
and jumps, and he can actually kill the baddies. What he's got to watch out for is if he walks into a baddie, runs into
Now, I'm
him,
surprised you never got any points for those
then he takes a hit.
animals that
And
you
the
say
problem
about
there is
the
he drops all his
enemies.
rings. You got to remember, there's only 163 in the whole
Once you
level.
hit him,
He's up to
sometimes it said 100.
So he really
Oh, there you go.
See, but there's no point to it.
Yeah, that's it.
30 seconds, just about
I
here.
never understood that
Quarter way
myself.
through.
What's this? That was a little television screen inside those.
Oh, my
Here we go.
Bit
Bit of a secret area.
The one he
That
just
kid were
picked up
excited.
gives him speed moves, making faster.
Nice.
Those two there
Oh.
have 10 rings each, and now he's got. You see, he's surrounded by a sort of glow. That's an invincibility shield.
Oh, he's got it at some speed here, isn't he?
He certainly
Oh, he
is.
just missed those spikes. So that was a little
Going
bit of a
supersonic.
He's doing.
Oh, my God, he's up on some roof
He's
there.
got an extra life, and he's collecting.
Should have got rings for the extra lives as well.
76 rings, 47
You got a
seconds
lot.
gone. He's in remarkably
Yeah.
well, halfway through the amount of rings.
Yeah, he's doing very well indeed. While he's got that shield, it protects him. He can collide
here we
with
go.
the and he won't lose the rings.
really got
Very,
it.
very useful.
Oh, no, what's this lovely little spangled share?
Yeah, that's true.
He's obviously had his ready break.
Yeah,
He also means
Mario,
that he
yeah.
can
That's right.
bump into baddies
I mean, I guess they couldn't really.
without having to curl up into a ball, so that's going to help him a lot. I see,
Good.
so we're just over halfway through.
You think about it back then,
It's going to be quite close here.
you know,
Well,
you didn't get a lot of copyright claims back then.
Time, but he's taken all the easy ones. He's now going to explore the sort of trickier parts of the
He's
level.
going to have to start climbing that hill there. There we go.
Okay, there's another 10
There's
rings
another
here.
10.
126 rings and it's got catapult. 14 rings left.
It's getting a bit close now.
35 seconds left. 142 rings left. It's going to be very
Oh,
close.
150, so he would have passed the challenge.
10 rings left. 30 seconds to go.
Man was in the crowd then.
Now we're going here looking for some more rings here. There's another 10. And it's another 160.
Yeah, 160, so he's got to finish it now. Here we go. Oh, he missed it.
Oh, you missed it.
He missed the big ring.
You got that like a spin over.
He did. He did. And that was the start of the legend of Big Boy Barry.
Well done, Alex. Now, Alex, you had 23 seconds to spare. You made it look easy.
23
Was there
seconds to
ever any
spare.
doubt in your mind?
Yeah, there was a couple of times because the only way I could get 160 rings was to bash through the wall, and I'm not very good at that.
And so when they did like
Okay, well,
a
that's
revamp
one
of
our
the
champions.
series in
You win the
2021,
prize that sits lovingly on
he was on it,
anyone's
but it wasn't him
mantelpiece, the
on the games, it was his son.
GamesMaster joystick.
Oh,
It was like younger than what he was. He got big. Yeah, I think he probably needed to go see Doctor now. And he walks over a golden ball there.
And now, while
He won a
Alex
couple
gets
of
to grips
Probably,
with a few
yeah.
more of his possession, we're going to take a look at this week's
my
review.
kids can kick my ass in some video game.
This week, oil your deltoids and unsheath your weapons as we look at beat 'em
Oh,
up.
First Samurai, yeah,
First
remember
up,
this
on the
one.
Amiga, the Bruce Lees of the future give a hearty key in First Samurai.
I actually just played this the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
It looks very Chinese takeaway, lots of lotus trees and...
Zero magazine, that didn't last too long.
But, underneath all this colourful exterior,
There's
there's
enthusiasm, I could see.
a real
Yeah.
good game.
And he got a gun to his head.
Features some beautiful graphics, brilliant sampled sound effects, bits of Handel's Messiah thrown in for good measure.
I think the First Samurai
Sounds
deserves
like
a thumbs
Pac-Man.
up because it's a great game with plenty to do and beat up.
90%, that's a good score. That's a good score. Pit
Next,
Fighter.
also on
I
the
love
Amiga, we
Pit Fighter.
enter the murky
Yeah.
underworld of Pit Fighter.
It was an arcade
Three
game that
rich
was a sequel
contestants
to
played
it.
below the
It
belt
was a
action in an orgy
side-scrolling
of unrestrained
one.
violence.
That was really good. Called Guardians of the
Pit
Hood.
Fighter's less of a beat 'em up, more of a sort of...
And we never came out.
Crap out of everybody.
It actually got. It was about to come out, and it
You
got
don't have that
pulled.
many
Oh,
moves.
well, then I've never
Yeah.
played it in bed.
But it looks like
what
Pit
you're
Fighter.
gonna
Fighter.
do.
Yeah,
It's
it's good.
not
It's
so
like
much,
Final Fight.
counter-attacking your opponent's moves, more just mindly stabbing the fire button and wiggling the joystick seems to be just as effective.
It was a good game. The arcade machine was better. And no, it deserved to be at least an 80.
At least, yeah.
At least an 80 on that one. Oh, Double Dragon 2 on the Game Boy.
Pulsating pixels of monochrome muscle on the Game Boy with
I thought it was
Double
okay
Dragon
for
2.
what the game was.
Yeah,
Cute.
I used
Safe.
to play the fuck out of some Double
Nice.
Dragon.
yeah.
Cool. You walk along and you smack people in the teeth, and that's about
Well,
it.
Chainsaw Man, I
That's
forgot about
quite
him.
good fun, is it?
He's wearing a Jason mask.
30%, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm about right, is that for it?
And
Oh.
now for this week's hardware feature. Sometimes all there is between gaming success and failure is the power
Wii
of your
joystick.
handpiece. Tonight,
Power
we'll look
glove.
at 3 of the latest gimmicks which may just turn you from a limp joystick fiddler into a gargantuan
Joystick
games
fiddler.
player. First up, the Power Glove, a futuristic gauntlet that translates hand and arm movements into on-screen action.
Did you ever use the Power Glove?
First of all, you have to
I
enter
did.
in specific
It was
program
terrible.
code for the game
That's
you're
why I
about
never
to
used it.
play.
Fucking terrible.
This game here is Top Gun, and the program code is number
Top Gun on
3.
the
so
NES,
I'm
that
now
was a
entering
fucking hard
program
game.
3. If
That was
I
a really
pull
hard
up
game.
On my hand, the plane goes down. If I push forward with my hand, the plane goes up. Small movements to the left to bring the plane round, banking to the left, and
Any
the
working
same with
right?
the right.
Yeah, it's not moving,
When I
it's
want
just
to fire my
went
missiles, I
upwards.
simply
Perfect
press my index
demonstration
finger.
of why not to purchase.
As so. The glove's pretty good to use. It feels like you're more in the game. And
50
you
quid.
do get a
That
sweat
would have been
using
about,
it.
what, $75, $80
Next,
back
use your feet as well as your fingers with the Quickjoy Footpedal.
You can
Foot
set
pedal.
through a control on the foot pedal the
buttons on the football
seen that one before.
correspond to the different buttons on the joystick. It was good for the car racing game, and I should think it would be good for, say, a beat-em-up game where you have to
That's the only thing
kick.
you could use it for.
But I don't know whether it would be good for puzzle
It was still
games.
standard as like one
And
button.
finally, Terence Conran's favourite, the Sega Action Chair.
The idea is
I remember
just to
that
move
one.
about in the seat as you would move the joystick up and down, left, right, and push the buttons. You can get very
Badass
physically
little
involved in the game, and it feels like you're jumping about. And
100 quid, so it'd probably been about $130 back in
If
the
you'd
day.
like any more info on these joysticks
I'm a
or
little
anything
kill
else
me
in the
about it,
programme,
That one
you can
lasted
call the
2 minutes.
GamesMaster Club. The number to phone will be given at the end of the
GamesMaster
show.
Club, so that's the phone line.
So, a somewhat mixed bag of reviews this week. But not to worry, for now we go on to our Celebrity Challenge.
Celebrity
And here
Challenge
to tell us
time.
all about it is the
This'll be a
biggest
good one.
celeb of them all, the GamesMaster.
Back so soon? Well, after the whimsical antics of Sonic the Hedgehog, I thought it was about time we tested your physical might.
Here
The
we
second
go.
challenge is on Sonic Blastman,
Well, he has
a
a model and a
megalithic
robotic.
meteorite that is clearly toward the Earth. You have 3 punches to destroy it and save
Right
the
into
planet.
your
A
soul.
truly Herculean task.
He's got
The
3
person who
punches,
draws
he's
the
got to
highest
destroy the
score
asteroid in
wins.
3 punches.
So, roll out
So
your
it's like one of them
sleeves.
things got like a
Remember,
punch
the
bag.
fate of mankind
You
is
just
at
punch
the
it.
mercy of your fists.
To find the perfect competitors for this unique challenge, we scoured the
It
arcades
was in
and gyms
arcades. I
nationwide
think
and
there was
came up
one
with a
version
perfect
where they had to take
competition.
it, they had to
British
destroy it
Sonic
because it was breaking
Blastman
people's
champion
arms.
Paul Turner against one of the
I
most
think it was
fearsome
too
punchers of
tight.
world boxing,
Yeah.
So when it's too
former
tight when you're
British
punching
heavyweight
it.
champion Garry
Right
Mason.
there.
Yep. No, I can believe it.
Welcome, Garry.
Well, it wasn't on a video game. Either. I'd have never lived that
Now,
down.
Gary, if I could start with you.
So Garry
Paul
Mason was,
is
I think, a
legend
somewhat
in the
successful
arcades, both as a
boxer
brilliant
back in
player
England.
and a tough street fighter. How are you going to cope against him?
Well, for years, everybody's been hearing about Mike Tyson, but nobody knows about
If he
Paul,
punched
but
you,
I
he'd be
have.
fucking on the floor.
So I'm prepared for it.
Okay, Paul, Gary's record is very
All right,
impressive.
so this is 2 straight
36
episodes.
fights,
I love how
35
far back he
wins,
stands away from
32 of
everyone.
which
Yep.
have been
Like,
knockouts. You must be trembling.
people didn't even stand that far back away from people doing coach.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, well, we look like we've got a bit of a grudge match here. If you want to see if the tough arcade
got a grudge
street
match.
fighter topples the polished professional slugger, join us after the break.
Here we go. Break time.
Perfect.
God, I miss it where programs only have one break. Not like a 20-minute program has like 15 fucking breaks and makes it an hour.
Welcome back to
have to get that
GamesMaster.
money.
We're about
Yeah,
to see
I know.
rough, tough arcade street fighter Paul
think they did
Turner
put that money
take on the
into,
polished
making
professional punches
more
of Garry
content,
Mason.
but-
Yeah.
They
It's
put
a
less
punch
content.
that
making
everybody's
more
been
money.
waiting for. So let's call up Paul Turner.
And so
to
this
take the
this
first
one,
punches.
I think, was the only one that actually had a boxing glove that you had to put on. The others were just bad, I believe.
And joining me in the pulpit to keep me out of harm's way tonight
Tim Boone.
is Tim Boone from Computer and Video Games Magazine. Welcome, Tim.
Hello, Dominic.
Okay, so who's your favourite then?
Well, I've seen Paul in training and he's looking very good indeed.
Terrible
However,
game
you
to
have
have
be
in your
pulled there against
arcade.
Garry Mason.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
My
owning
money
that
is-
arcade.
Well, call me a
machine.
fool, but I'm going to put my money on Paul, Tim.
You're on.
Shit out of it.
Okay,
and
so
breaks it,
3
and you
punches to
fucking pay
destroy the
for it.
meteorite. Whoever has the most tonnage at the end of the
I'll
3
break their
punches
arm and it's like,
wins
yeah, I
the
got to pay
fight.
for that one.
Paul,
What the hell you do?
you
You
take
put a
your
fucking
first
not
punch.
liable for injury asylum.
Ooh,
Great first. Oh, and
123 tons.
123 tons.
That was a good start.
Punching power there from Paul. Very surprising. Great punch.
Okay then, Paul, that
123
was a brilliant
tons.
first punch. Prepare to take your second.
Here we go.
You gotta get 2271 remaining.
massive one
He's
there.
got to beat that, so 103.
Tell with the way that the-
He's got basically he's got to destroy that
in
asteroid.
exactly the right place.
So now he's got 124.
So,
It's going to be a tough one.
Oh, okay, okay, I see
Yeah.
that thing now. Okay,
First blow.
okay, Paul, take your third and final punch.
Oh, ass in it.
Is that a good one, Tim?
It was a good one, but
106.
Oh,
Oh, 18 tons left. He didn't quite get it.
Very powerful total tonnage.
very powerful.
Paul needn't be too down about that.
132 tons.
This is in fact the game at its highest setting.
Okay, Gary, if you'd like to step up and take
Yeah.
your 3 punches.
He
This
only
should
hit
be.
one fucking hit.
They should.
Meteorite's coming down. Let's
It is
see
set
what
on the
Gary
hardest
does with his
mode.
first punch.
Yeah.
2 hits.
I think what Gary's going to try and do actually is explore the different punches that he can use. I think probably the first thing he'll do is go for a jab. Let's have a look.
That guy looked like he was an expert.
Oh!
Yeah.
He was fucking rare back.
Now, was it very
Nope.
powerful? Let's take
He's
a
doing
look.
the jab first to test it out.
Whoa.
105.
Quite the same points to start off. Good, but I'm convinced Garry Mason can do better.
Come on, go for it. Go for it. Go for the
Okay, Garry, take your second punch. Straight right. Straight right. That should be better.
107.
He's now looking for the knockout blow. And he needs
I don't think Gary's going to get it. He's got 138 tons to get.
Something very special now.
Okay, we need a big punch here, Garry, if you want to win. Take your third and final punch.
Yeah. He's got to put a bit of pepper on it.
Oh, it's a huge one there. Is it going to be enough to smash it?
119, wow.
Not quite enough. The big thing is, has he beaten Paul? Gary's total power 331.
Nope.
He's just been beaten by Paul. Paul is the winner by 1 ton.
He got beat by a bit.
By 1 ton. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Commiserations, Garry. You had a lovely combination
Probably
of
told him
punches,
he
but it
couldn't
wasn't
punch
quite
properly.
enough on the day.
No, it looks as if losing is becoming a habit.
You don't want you knacking this machine up. We've got to send it back
If
tonight.
we're going to the winner, Paul, I mean, that was stunning.
I just done it. It's just on the spur of the
So I think Bulldog is on one of the
Now,
first
you've beaten Garry on
series
the game.
episodes.
Can we see a match in the ring between the two?
He's doing fucking chin locks.
He
Yeah.
knows where to find me. Any
It's
arcade,
chin locks
any
all the
day.
way through.
No one
I'm still
does
the
it better.
champion. That's where I want to stay.
And what have you got to say to that, Garry?
Well, I'll be
Good boy,
scouring all
Chinlock.
the arcades during my lunch hour looking for Paul Turner.
Okay, we'll look forward to the rematch.
Look, I'm looking for him now.
Paul, you have won the prize that every
blame him.
fighter dreams of. Our
There's a bit of
special
distance
goal
between them.
is
There's
GamesMaster
probably at least 7 foot
joystick.
between them.
Let's get a whole human in there.
There we go.
Prize, golden
And let's hear
medal.
again for the winner, Paul Turner.
He looks so
and the
happy.
loser, Garry Mason.
He looked like a rabbit.
He did. Rampant rabbit.
And now, while I show
Here we
Garry
go,
and
consultation
Alex Verrey
zone
through
time.
the car park, let's find out the latest tips and cheats GamesMaster has for us in his consultation zone.
Here we go. What we got?
Look at the size of that fucking thing.
I remember them headsets. They were
Your whole
huge.
face.
Hello,
Yep.
GamesMaster. Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me?
After hours of playing on level 3 of Strider, I could not get past the place
Strider.
and wall
Good
section
game.
without hearing you getting
game.
squashed. Can you
Played
help
the
me?
game in years.
Nah, me neither, but it was a good one.
Young man. Now listen. Instead of trying to climb up one side of the wall, you should jump from side to
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Jump,
Yeah.
jump, jump,
Yeah.
jump.
This accelerates, and you should have no trouble reaching the summit before the walls
That
meet.
crashed a bit then.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Glitched out then.
Next.
Because he was still climbing when he was on the platform.
Hello, GamesMaster.
Hello, and nice to see you. Now, what can I do for you?
I heard in Super Mario Bros. 3 there's a secret whistle in the first world, which enables you to warp into a later level. I don't know where it is. Do you have any idea?
Do I know where it is?
So we go back to
Audacity of you.
Mario
Of course I
3.
do. The whistle is on level 3 of the first world. But bear with me, because finding it is a little complicated. You will need to jump on top of the 5th block of the level, a white one, then squat for 5
Yep,
seconds.
and he goes behind the scenery and
fall
then
behind the background scenery.
you can just run past
Once
everything.
there, go to the end of the stage, and you will enter a house where the first whistle is kept.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. I remember
Next
that
up,
one.
please, and hurry along there.
Hello, GamesMaster. In Robocop, how do I kill the 2 people at the end of level 2?
Good
Robocop
question.
on the NES.
Good question indeed. Actually, contrary to popular belief, you don't have to kill both of these men, as one of them is actually the mayor being held hostage.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
You
about to
need
say, one of
select
them
the
you don't
machine
kill.
gun, and then, whenever the mayor in front ducks down, shoot the man behind. If you shoot him 3 times, he'll release the mayor and come charging towards you. When this happens, punch him, and he will eventually die.
Right, thanks.
Not at all. And I think that's enough goodies for this little session, though I must admit I do rather enjoy my
It was.
role as agony uncle.
There you go. It's on there
Make
again.
sure you tune in for our next rendezvous.
So, some juicy computer tidbits this week. Now for our final challenge, let's see what GamesMaster has planned.
Here we go.
My final challenge tonight is on lemmings.
Lemmings?
The lemming is an
Good game.
exasperating breed of rodent that seems hell-bent on committing suicide.
It was like what was there was a Simpsons game, Krusty's Super Fun House, kind of like that.
By guiding them through a tricky obstacle course.
You got to basically guide these lemmings to get to the end of the level.
Is by blowing up some of the lemmings to make holes that the others can fall through. Once a lemming has been programmed to explode, it takes 5 seconds to self-destruct. Perfect timing is therefore required to ensure that the lemmings explode over the sections of the puzzle where there's no furnace. The slightest slip up will signal a mass.
Yep, and they all die.
You have 2 minutes to save 90% of the lemmings.
Yeah.
A race of retarded rodents is depending on you.
They're retarded lemmings.
Now, Lemmings is a hugely successful game, and this is an incredibly tough challenge. So we tried to find
It is a tough
one
one.
of the
It
best
was a tough
Lemmings
game, was
players
Lemmings.
in the country, and we found him in Leicester. Please give a succulent GamesMaster welcome to Robert Clark.
Oh, yeah,
Look at them glasses.
Now, Robert, we've said
Them
that
glasses
the
are
best
so
Lemmings
thick.
players in the country. How long did it take you to complete all 120 levels?
Oh, about 6 weeks.
Jesus.
6 weeks.
Good God.
Now, unfortunately, we
Come on,
only told
fucker,
you were
you
doing this
missed that.
particular
No,
level
no.
5 minutes
That's how we
ago. What
found
was your
all the
reaction?
secret.
You can read the code.
Do you think you can clock it?
I'll go.
Okay, then. If you'd like to go and sit yourself down in our pine hot seat, we'll get ready to play the game.
Here we go. Here we go.
No,
Oh.
we've dragged him back
Just tripped there.
screaming, but
That
back
will.
he is, Tom Watson from
He was
Reading.
too,
Welcome
he was,
back.
wasn't concentrating.
No, I know Lemons is one of
Hell,
your
it-
favourite games, but this is a very tricky level.
He's
here,
looking
we
at
say.
it as if
Well, this
it's
is
a
very much a right first
half a
time.
foot in
level.
front of him.
He's got 91% to get home. He can afford to use.
You can
that.
see- you can
There's
see
only one
inside the
style of lemming
pixels.
He can use, which is the exploding style, to get through the floors, missing the fires on the way. It'll really test
lives
him.
in the grid.
Okay, well, let's see if Robert's up to it. Robert, are you ready? Then
Come
start
on.
saving those lemmings.
Come on.
Okay, the lemmings are starting to come out. He's got to guide them to the exit at the bottom right.
He's got to make sure one can self-destruct to get him to the lower
What
level.
he's got to do, Dominic, is set up a series of time charges on selected lemmings. You can see the counter working its way down. There are a number of safe compartments on the way. What he's got to do is make sure that all
he's getting ready to go
only take
up
his
to
lemmings through the safe compartments and not the
Oh,
ones.
no.
No.
He's losing a few.
Oh,
He's
you're
losing a few.
He's got to get 91% of those lemons.
Straight down. He is doing well. Let's see if he's just doing well enough, because it is 91%.
He
He
is.
has to get back. It's a high total.
It's very, very tense here. He may have
Oh.
There we go. Falling at a good pace. There we
There's
go.
1 minute. There's 1 minute 18 seconds down now. He's got 2 minutes.
2 minutes to get them all in.
1 minute 14. He's probably got enough time to bring them home. It's just, will it be enough? You can see the percentage counter, clocking them as the lemmings get home, but it's 91%.
I don't know.
He lost a few in the prize.
This is going to be a tough one.
It's very, very tense here. We can see the percentage going out in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. It's got to get to 91%. It's going to be very, very close here.
Up to 51.
He's all right
No,
on
I
the
don't think he's
timer.
going to do
It
it.
really does come down to this percentage, man.
I mean, he lost too many in the fire.
Hitting 60. We can see the concentration of lemmings at the end where he sped up the release.
Oh,
rate.
damn.
It's all down to
Wild here. As Robert going to
Awfully,
do
awfully
74,
close.
75. He's going for 91. 80,
87%. Jesus. Unlucky. Unlucky, Robert.
4% off.
He went and kicked his own ass.
He probably did.
Commiserations, Robert. You were 1 or 2 lemmings away from that. It
Wow.
was very close. Tell us, what went wrong?
Well, the third bomber just timed him in the wrong place and went to part, you know. It's terrible.
Right, now I know that you've
There was a
clocked
smudge
the
on
whole
his
game.
It
Yeah.
was.
Is that
It
one of the
was.
tougher
You didn't
levels?
see it.
It is pretty tough, yeah. Timing's critical, otherwise you're dead from the start, really.
I knew he done fucked
Well,
up on
our
that first
commiserations
one.
once again,
Yeah.
Robert, you supplied us with
Whatever
a
he
lot
did,
of
he
He was
I'm
about
right.
2
fun
seconds.
anyway.
2 seconds
Thank
too.
you very much indeed, and you made
should have
treasures
started
that
it a little
we
bit
have
earlier.
happy memories
He'd have
back
got
to
it.
Leicester.
Cheers.
Robert
Because they
Clark.
wasn't at one wall.
Yeah, that's right.
They just kept dropping into the...
That's right.
So, with that exhilarating
10
but
seconds.
ultimately fruitless effort, tonight's show comes to an end. Well, it's smoking
got his
jacket
smoking
and
jacket.
scheming jasmine time. We'll see you in 7 days for another GamesMaster.
That's what I play my video games with as well.
I used to have a smoking jacket. It was a good one. Nothing else, just a smoking jacket. Oh, that was episode 2, and it was a good episode.
That was a very entertaining episode.
Really good one. Really good one. So yeah, stick with us. We're gonna have some more, and yeah, until next time. Hope you have a good one, and that's a goodbye from me.
See you from me.
And take care.